Mario Kart World made changes to intermissions that include Koopa Troopa Beach, making the water sections of the track enjoyable to race across. Let's check them all out. Hi all, my name is Polarotonix, kicking off the video from Koopa Troopa Beach to Peach Stadium. This intermission was already in my top 10 due to all the inflatable paths with several booster panels across them. You go so quick. If you're wondering, holy shit, why is there rainbow colors sparking everywhere in the sky? It's because I used the new custom rule set item set. I need to word better. I made use of the new custom item rule set, which allows me to select or exclude any item I want in the game. The new addition of this intermission are these massive vines covering the last half of the water section, going up to Peach Stadium. It's so simple, but it adds a whole new layer to the track. Literally, like you go up a layer anyway. But it gives you something else to do. You're trying to stay on top of these paths, bump other players off, trying to avoid other players coming up behind you and smacking you back down into the water. And if you do end up falling into the water, well, that's all right. You've got the inflatable paths with booster panels on top of them as well. If you want the race up to Peach Stadium to be as entertaining as possible, use the Kamek item only. There are so many obstacles on this part of the track, it is impossible to not get hit once. If you manage to get through this whole section quickly without getting hit, please send it through. You'll become the GOAT of this Peach Stadium upwards ramp. Okay, for the next updated intermission, we are going from Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach. This time we're going the other way around, and there's actually quite a big change happening here. At the end of the track, we have this T-shape, end of the track. So you can either take the left path or the right path. Before you get there though, you get to race down that crazy ramp section up to Peach Stadium, which is, you know, it's cool. But just enjoy the quiet here. Enjoy the scenery, take it all in, spin your camera around in circles, soak it up, soak it all in. There's some ramps that you can trick off of. I think you're a psycho if you don't take the path. If you just drive straight through the water, there's something wrong with you. I'm sorry, but there's something completely wrong with you. Unless you like water, then maybe not. This is where the split happens. You gotta avoid the purple fish and make your decision, right or left. Then you get these nice long inflatable sections. For some reason, I love it. And now that there's an actual turn in the track and it's not going dead straight, it just makes it fun. That transition from sunrise to daytime is also beautiful. It looks so good. And here's the big difference. You can actually race 2 laps around Koopa Troopa Beach now, not just one singular lap. This is what I wanted from the start. I wanted a bit more than this. I wanted the ability to choose how many laps you do around the track that you race to. But the fact that you can actually do 2 laps around the smallest circle in the game now makes it a bit more fun. Let's rate them. Let's rate the tracks as well. The track from Koopa Troopa Beach to Peach Stadium, I like a bit more, as I feel like there's a lot more happening from start to finish with the Kamek item, okay? This is exclaimer, asterisk, whatever you call a mushroom. This is the mushroom of this intermission. You need the Kamek item because it makes for a chaotic race that I think fits perfectly with this track. And then in second place, I'm putting Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach just because there's not a lot happening up until the split in the track. I think that part of the track is really well done. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, up next, we're going from Desert Hills to Koopa Troopa Beach. This is the longest intermission in the game. The first half of this track is exactly the same. Only the water sections of each of these tracks have been updated, which I think is for the better. They are so much more fun that there's turns and jumps and obstacles now and not just driving straight to the track, as it gets quite barren in some of the water sections. I'm still going to show off my favorite parts of these intermissions. The initial jump into the canyon at the start of this race is extremely fun. Grab a few mushrooms and jump from right to left or left to right. You can actually get between the rocks. The next part of the track opens up. You can either race through the river or get up on the ropes to glide through this section of the track. If you have mushrooms, there's lots of different boost spots that you can get through. I just love jumping off of rocks, so you're going to see me do some crazy tricks here. My favorite one is this part of the track where you can get on top of the canyon section and there's a hidden boost ramp. And here comes the updated section of the track where you have this massive inflatable ramp that sends you soaring into the center of the sea. You're now skipping a few sections of water, which I think makes for better pacing on this intermission, as the ramp acts like a cannon and it sends you soaring. You go really quickly. You're not just gliding. This part is really well done, as you get to do 2 sharp turns now. You're not just driving straight, so you actually have to fight the water and the waves when doing your drift. There's a nice little ramp there. I like a good inflatable ramp. Before getting sent sailing into the next part, which I absolutely love, as there's 4 helicopters now. The front of the pack will most likely get these, but at least 4 people can get into the helicopter. I know a lot of other tracks only offer 2 or 1, so the fact that there's 4 here makes it very fun. There's a hidden booster panel behind the Yoshi sign as well, so if you get up into the helicopter, make sure to smash the sign and make your way to Koopa Troopa Beach, which again, it has 2 laps now, and it still throws me off. Sometimes I complete a lap and I'm like, oh shit, it's the final lap now. Remember to take your shortcuts, never forget them. This track is gonna take the #1 spot, as I know it's long, but the track is fun to race across in the initial canyon section, and I think the water section has better pacing now, and I enjoy the sharp right and left turn where you're fighting against the waves, and you get to smash the Yoshi sign with 2 laps of Koopa Troopa Beach. Let's quickly touch on Dino Jungle to Koopa Troopa Beach. I was hoping the water section slightly changed for this part of the track. However, it remained exactly the same. The only difference is now that you do 2 laps around Koopa Troopa Beach, which is the same for every track now entering Koopa Troopa Beach. I am saying that so many times. Take a shot of your orange juice, of course, every time I say Koopa Troopa Beach. This track also loses points on majority of the tricks you can do, as every time I see something cool and I think it's going to be cool, I get grabbed by Lakitu. He just hates fun. This guy hates fun. There's still a few cool tricks you can do here though, so it's not all that bad. It's still a fun intermission, just not the best. So this takes the #4 spot. It's going to be last, trust me. This is going to be at the bottom of the list unless I find something abysmal coming up. Up next, we are racing from Koopa Troopa Beach. Woo! Take a shot to Crown City. Get that scuba diver gear off, baby Mario. I put this t-shirt on to relax, not to take you swimming. The whole layout of this intermission. Choose a different word for layout, hey? Everyone, new word alert. Everyone get your dictionaries out. We're about to learn a new word. The composition of this track is built with an emphasis of structure, organization, and purposeful design, as it was not like that before. We were driving straight through the water. What the hell were we thinking, Nintendo? Now we've got all squiggles. We go left, right, straight, up, down, dolphin, dolphin, dolphin. They like the dolphins here, which, you know, it's pretty cool. I give them props for the dolphin. I like the new updates to this part of the track. A thin inflatey with a booster ring. Oh, it's good. That draws my attention, and I'm just going up there every time. If you take a right here, like I said before, you're insane. What are you thinking? There's lots of assets as well. You got the dolphins, the boats, the signs, the arrows, the cones, the bricks, the fire. It's all nice. It's really cool. You can gain so much speed here as well. As you can tell, I've just enabled mushrooms only, so I can go very quick. And you can keep tricking off of the waves. You've got these stingrays you can trick off of. Before flying into Crown City, and the music kicks in at the nice time. You got the welcome to Crown City sign. You got this prick throwing boomerangs. Oh, and you get to race through the apartment blocks of Crown City. I like getting up on top of the roofs of this section. It makes it very enjoyable. At the end of the track, you can do a wall ride through the tunnel, ride along the grind rail, perform a nice trick up into the air, and boost through the Goombas. Any track along the beach during the sunset looks absolutely there. The water section, oh, for fuck's sake, what am I saying? The sunset looks absolutely phenomenal for these beach tracks as well. So if you're lining up for the time of day to race this intermission, do it during the sunset. This track's a bit harder to rank. I actually don't have these nice pictures that you're probably looking at on screen right now, because a lot of my work goes into the editing phase. Definitely better than Dino Jungle, that's for sure. Is it better than the Koopa Troopa Beach to Peach Stadium route though? You know what? I gave them a mushroom. That should play a major factor in how that race is raced. Phenomenal wording. I'm going to put it above the Koopa Troopa Beach to Peach Stadium route. Just because if you're playing this online, you're going to have a lot more fun with this intermission, as I think it's going to be a bit bland going up to Peach Stadium with no Kamek item. So this one takes the number 2 spot. As of now. Let's cover one more track for this video. I'll follow this one up very shortly with all the other variants, so stay tuned. We are going from Crown City to Koopa Troopa Beach. Wahoo! Take a peep at the mini-map. Already you can see it's a little bit of a straight line, but we have a nice left hook and a nice right hook before a left-hand turn to Koopa Troopa Beach. Taking the views of this track, especially at nighttime. I wish there was more LEDs in the city, actually. Minus points for this intermission. But boy, does Donkey Kong Space Station look good. That's not what it's called. DK Spaceport look good. Look at it. Looks good. There's a couple of inflatable ramps here, not too many. I've got to say, this one isn't as exciting as when you're racing the other way around. There are some nice views. You can take in the scenery. It feels like one big world. But this last ramp, oh, it's so good. I'm pretty sure this asset's used somewhere else as well. I've just forgotten which track uses it. But this is drawing my attention, and it makes me want to hit the tippy top of the ramp, sailing into the glider ring. And of course, you've got to hit that Yoshi sign to get that boost behind it. And you get to watch the sign spin around. That triggers something in my head and gives me dopamine. So hit. And we're ending the video. Oh, got to do a cool trick first. Got to do a cool trick. You know how it is. We're ending the video at Koopa Troopa Beach in the nighttime. This track looks hectic. I just love night. I wish I could just toggle night mode. I hope that's an option in the future, as I love racing across all these tracks at night, and I just want to free roam in the nighttime with all the LEDs. I love LEDs. Where does this intermission go on the ranking? I'm gonna put it in between my mushroom asterisks and the race from Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach. Actually, I changed my mind. It's going below Peach Stadium to Koopa Troopa Beach. As I like a split in the track, I like when the race gets divided. You might have one player taking the left route and the other 23 going right. Or it might be an even split, or you just never know. It just makes for an interesting dynamic in a racing game. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Polaroid. Let me know your favorite intermissions now in the comment section below, and I can make a new video covering what all my viewers are enjoying for 2026. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.